results otherwise. We'll be back to Modern tomorrow, and then it'll just be like always. I'm just gonna dictate what formats we play by what's the top of the queue. What's at the top of the queue. I just play what people pay to see, Tom. This deck's a sweet one. Nothing. Cull the Weeks. Ooh, so this is for those of you taking notes at home, aspiring Spanish Inquisition players. You're gonna want to make sure you win your die roll. This hand is absurd. If our opponent if our opponent isn't a member of the fun police, this hand is very, very good. Hopefully we're about to win the game, because if they're auto-passing. Oh, they're auto-passing. That's so good for us. That's so good for us, chat. It's so good for us. Where's my Skyshroud Cutter? There he is. Cast Skyshroud Cutter by giving them health. I'd like to call this bad boy. Would like to Cabal Ritual. Would like to Infernal Contract. Would like to... I think we're dead, chat. I think we fizzled. I think we got really close, but we died. You know what's really sad? What's really sad? The fact that we gave them the extra health means we missed. It's not lethal. They're at 25 from Skyshroud Cutter. Awkward. Fun fact. We can actually pay for the Summoner's Pact with the Lion's Eye Diamonds. I don't know that we're winning, but we haven't lost the game yet. Alright, you're at 5, I'm at 30. Go ahead. Snow-covered forest. Okay. Yep. Turbo Depths. Okay. Guess what, Chad? It takes 2 attacks to kill us with that. That's not lethal in 1 attack. We got 30 health, Chad. We have so much health. It doesn't get anything useful, right? It does not. All right. I'm going to pass the turn here. All right. We do get a draw next turn, though. I don't know if we could draw anything useful, but we could definitely get it. I don't know. I'm going to take a draw step, though, and find out. Oh, we can hit a draw 4. If we hit a draw 4, we can get going. If we hit a draw 4, we Pact for Spirit Guide, and then Ritual, and then draw some cards and potentially kill them. Belcher is also lethal potentially, yep. So we need a draw 4, we need a Belcher. Alrighty. Buckle up, chat. This is it. Everybody ready for the wild ride? This is it. This is it. There is a Past in Flames in this deck, huh? So do I want to make red mana or do I want to make black mana? I probably want to make black mana. So I'm going to hold control here. Crack this for black in response. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Cast Cabal Ritual. Cast Dark Petition. Get Tendrils of Agony. Kill you. What a fun game of Magic. What a fun game of Magic the Gathering. Ip, cheerio, mate. Ip, cheerio, mate. Trigger. The classic Tendrils you for 20 on turn 1. Don't kill you because we played Legacy staple Skyshroud Cutter. Second Tendrils for you the turn before your Merit Liege kills us. That's just some good fucking clean living right there. All right. I want everybody out there to take really careful notes. If your opponent isn't playing a graveyard deck and they're not playing Force of Will, you take the 15 cards out of your sideboard and you drag them in. And then you take the rest of your deck and you shuffle them around. And you shuffle them around. And you shuffle them around. Shuffle them around. You gotta shuffle. Take the same 15 cards, put them back on the sideboard, click submit. Just for everybody. If I need to go over that again for the class. So 15 in, shuffle a bit, same 15 out. It's a complicated procedure. Okay, that is what this, it does, it's cool. Once again from the top, what the fuck is Slithermuse? Slithermuse is a Legacy staple, and you should feel bad for not knowing it. A little louder and a lot worse, right? All right, so you always got to be asking yourself, what does the hand that you're looking at actually do? So this hand's actually kind of okay. We need a way to get going, but if I hit any draw for it, it's very good. I can go get Dryad Arbor, Chrome Mox this for, oh, then I don't have black. I'm a mulligan, actually. This hand is very bad. I guess it plays Belcher on one. I'm a liar. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not an expert, but I think that's really good. All right, let's see what they do here. They might be dead. We can land grant for Dryad Arbor and then cull off the petal. I mean, do they take the land grant? Probably. They probably take the land grant. Yeah. All right. I'm going to play the petal, but I'm actually just going to hang tight for now. Because, like, my hand's kind of redundant outside of my starter petal. So I'm just going to, like, let them do their thing here. They pitched a Spirit Guide for Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Get Dark Depths here, probably, or Stage, whichever they're missing. So this is 3, 4, 5 mana. I can put the Belcher into play, but that doesn't really accomplish anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass here. The other thing to remember is activating this Belcher is not a deterministic kill. There are currently 2 lands in our deck. Looking pretty dead here. Draw 4. Legacy staple Skullwinder, you say? So I pitch this. Cast Skullwinder. Skullwinder's gonna get land grant out of my discard pile. Skullwinder's gonna turn into 4, 5. I have 6 mana. I think I'm 1 short here. I need to double count, but I'm pretty sure I'm 1 short. Oh, if I got Dark Rit, I had... Nah. If I got Dark Rit, I had lethal. They have Surgical Extraction? They're Bajuka. Okay, they're Bajuka bogging me, so it doesn't matter. So I wanted to get the land so we could thin it, but you're right. I'm one short without getting that. They're getting Bajuka bogged, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but I should have gotten the ritual because then I would have had enough mana. All right. Hopefully they just don't get a turn this game. Hopefully they just don't get a turn this game. That's the plan, chat. The plan is to, well, we were gonna die to their 2020 white seal. They were making a 2020 and killing us. So we had to go that turn. Bog definitely makes it what we pick not matter. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. All right, what does this hand do? This needs a Dark Ritual, right, unfortunately. So, it doesn't do anything. I guess we can technically go Bayou, Spirit Guide, play LED, play Infernal Tutor, crack for black, go get a draw for from there. Do we have a Tendrils win? I don't think so. This is 1 spell, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could get a draw for with 1 green floating. It's actually a shame Slithermuse is in our hand, because otherwise we'd be able to Slithermuse to draw 7. Is this a keep? It's tough because, like, a draw 4 with only 1 mana floating is not super likely to win, especially with a non-black mana floating. Bayou, Spirit Guide, Infernal Tutor, or LED, Infernal Tutor, crack LED, draw 4. Yeah, I think we're probably in for this hand. Yeah, but if I use the second pack for a Cantor, I have to sacrifice the Cantor because I'm spending 2 of these to generate 1 mana. No, you don't want to choose to draw against a deck full of discard spells. It's a bad idea. I could put Skyshroud Cutter into play here. What do we think about leaving a green mana versus Skyshroud Cutter? I kind of like putting Cutter into play. I think I'm going to put Cutter into play. So now we have Cutter, and we're drawing 4. Yeah, right? We're not super likely to go off here. It's possible I should have mulliganed this. This deck mulligan's okay just because there's a bunch of draw 4s in it. Yeah, we're going to kill them this turn or we're going to lose the game. They must have a surgical extraction, right? That must be what this pause is. The game is over this turn one way or another. Sure. Infernal Tutor is actually a pretty bad draw at this point, so it's nice to get those out of our deck. Infernal Tutor is very mana intensive. So they just like thinned 3 mana intensive cards out of our deck. We need like another draw 4 here, or a way to make mana just to get started with it. Well, that's perfect. All right, we died. We died. All right. All right. That wasn't quite the perfect 4. The perfect 4 would have been Lotus Petal, Culling the Weak, Dark Ritual, so we would have had mana left over. So it was like, it was a functional 4, but a perfect 4 would have let us draw more cards, plus leave extra mana floating. That's what an ideal hand would do there. We were dead because we cast 2 Summoner's Pact, and we couldn't pay for them the following turn. Yeah, there were a few there. Yeah, I didn't have quad green, quad colorless. While we're waiting for the next match in this league to pop, I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out today. My name's Jeff Hill, going to wrap it up today by blasting off the Spanish Inquisition. If you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full-time. Or check out some of my wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code HOGUN PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. Honey would love to help save you some money by checking out bit.ly/HugoHoney. You can get the free browser add-on that while you're shopping online, it saves you money by looking for coupon codes and things you're going to be buying anyways. Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Christy and I have been sleeping on our foam Lisa mattress for the last 5 weeks now. I don't think I'd ever go back to a pillow top mattress. You can check out links bit.ly/HugelbedUS and bit.ly/HugelbedCA to save a little bit of money on your brand new matches with them. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone to Hoaglandia. We're professionals, so we want another die roll here. So we're going to take a peekaboo and see what we've got going on. This hand goes Bayou, Spirit Guide, Cutter, Call, Contract. So this hand is great. Nice, Steffrey. Yeah, Honey's great. Like I said, my wife was using it before they even approached me about advertising. So like, I asked her, I was like, have you heard of this thing before? Because she like coupons and stuff when she does offline shopping too. She's like, yeah, I have that installed. It's great. I was like, all right, seems good. Maybe I should wait to cast this. I guess if I brick, it's better if I wait there. Did I brick? I think I might have bricked. So I have 3 mana and then nothing else. When it breaks, look, we win games sometimes, chat. We win games sometimes. What info does Honey take for profit? Honey gets a referral fee from the companies you buy stuff from when their codes are used there. So they do not sell your information for a profit. So their business model is making money on referrals from the companies you're going to buy stuff from because their coupon codes encourage people to buy things. That is how they make their dollar use. It's a good question. Because, like, the money has to come from somewhere, right? So, like, how do they stay in business? How do they pay for advertisements on channels like this? They get their money from people buying things. So basically, they make money when they save people money. This vehicle, exactly. You need to buckle up because sometimes we crash. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. This hand is not good, but I'm going to keep it with a scry. That is exactly what we want out of life, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna put my Skyshroud Cutter into play, and I'm gonna pass the turn. This deck is exactly like the Roadrunner, only you don't know if you're Wile E. Coyote or the Roadrunner until you go through the painted tunnel. Ice Gate, thank you very much for downloading, honey. Enjoy. Summoner's Pact. God bless you, opponent. No Ghostarino. No Ghostarino. Scroll bargain, see where we get going here. I feel like this has to be lethal, right? Oh yeah, I should have attacked for 2. Whatever. Storm is 4. I think we should be fine here. Storm is 5. So do we belch them? Am I supposed to belch them? Remember, the Belcher kill isn't deterministic, chat. So I could also crack LED, which puts me to 7 mana, and then flashback Past in Flames. So I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4. I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4 more spells and get my storm count to 9. Well, I can cast the Chrome Mox and put nothing under it. Alternatively, nah, chat. This is, listen, chat. I need you to just calm down, okay? Ranting Bob. I think we need some People's Canon in our lives. Also, your subs need some Factorio in your lives. What's going on? Thanks for the 5-month resubscription, Bob. I appreciate it. So I'm going to crack this for Trip Red. Cast this. Cast Cabal Ritual. Cast Cruel Bargain. Cast Lotus Petal. Cast... Y'all wanted to risk it. Listen, chat, you didn't need to risk it, okay? Just go for that sweet, sweet sure thing. That's nothing, ain't nothing like a sure thing. Cast my tendrils. My body is so ready to get Mindbreak trapped here. My body is so ready to get Mindbreak trapped. Yay! We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! All right, well, we won through a random discard spell there. This hand's fine, right? It's a little bit weak since when do we care about making correct plays around here? Is this better than Oops All spells? This and Belcher and Oops All spells are all pretty equally bad. Although, with Gitaxian Probe no longer being a thing, turn 1 Aether Vial. This is like what you dream about, chat. This is the dream. This is like when you register to play a deck like this, you're like, you know what I really want to fucking play against? Turn 1 Aether Vial. That's what I really want to play against. All right, where's my Skyshroud Cutter? Let's get him going there. So, I'm supposed to land grant here, right? Am I supposed to land grant, or do I want to put the land grant under the Chrome Mox? I might want to put the land grant under the Chrome Mox. I'm an Infernal Contract to start. Jeez, that's a Lion's Eye Diamond there. That's a Dark Ritual. Storm count is 7. Remember, we need to get to Storm 12, right? We need Storm 12. I think we're gonna get there. Cast the land grant, grab the Dryad Arbor. Can cast this, get Wild Cantor, cast Wild Cantor. Yeah, cast Infernal Tutor here, crack this for trip black. Where's my tendrils? There it is. There's my tendrils. Who's a cute little tendrils? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There we go. There we go. Good, clean turn 1 living. Meow, meow. To all the non-believers out there who said we couldn't win a match of Magic, I would just like you to remember that Plains Aether Vial, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Nice Aether Vial, right? I can lose the rest of the league happy now. We got one. That's not true. They played lands. They played 4 cards. They played lands. Our opponent knew the Spanish Inquisition was coming for him, so they chickened out. Yeah, we killed ourselves game 1. We did in fact end our own lives game 1. It was not a good scene, chat. It was not a good scene. Gosh, we're so unlucky, chat. We lost the die roll. Yep. The answer to if you should keep is if you can draw 4 cards on turn 1, you should always keep. You can draw 4 cards on turn 1, you should always keep. Oh no. Oh no, are we dead, chat? I think we might be dead. Oh, we're not dead. That's so exciting. So how do I want to proceed with this Chancellor? Well, we can't play the Skyshroud because we don't have a forest. We don't have a forest, so we can't Skyshroud. I'm aware the Chancellor's up. That's what I'm thinking about. So I have to just ditch the Chrome Mox, right? And then, like, go Petal Ritual. Go Mox, let it get countered. Yeah. Well, Tom, the Chrome Mox is only better than the Petal if we get a second turn. And there's a good chance we're not really going to get a second turn. So, looking for a land grant here. Look at that. Look at that. That's a land grant, chat. That's a land grant. Do 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 do. The Reed Skyshrouder, the Reed Skyshroud Cutter pause there. The Reed Skyshroud Cutter pause. So we're a mana short of belchering them, and even if we weren't, there's another land in our deck. So, like, belchering them isn't deterministic at this point, so we kind of need to just keep doing stuff here. Alright, so that's Storm Count 9. I need to get my Storm Count up a little bit more. This is Storm Count 10. This is Storm Count 11. So I'm not quite there yet, right? I'm not quite there yet. What's non-deterministic to him? Yeah, why do they have more than 20 health? That's so unfair. It's so unfair, chat. I guess I just... I can't risk it. Risk it for the biscuit seems really greedy. I could risk it and hit this. So which way do we want to gamble? Yeah, I could just make a bunch of mana here. I think I want to gamble on the Infernal Contract, because I get to Infernal Contract and make a bunch of mana here. So I think I just contract, hold priority, crack the diamond. Or is 2 mana enough floating afterwards? Do I want to crack LED or not? The question is, we're definitely going for it, chat. The question is, how do we go for it? Is it better to crack the LED, or is it better to wait? It might be better to just cast the Infernal Contract and hang out for a second. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna crack the LED. All right. So what does this do for us? So I get to go ahead and cast this. I think they're dead. I believe Skullwinder kills them here. I believe Skullwinder is lethal, right? So this gets cast like this. And then we cast this for Skullwinder, and then Skullwinder picks Tendrils back up out of our discard pile. And then we have a lethal Tendrils. Oh yeah, Legacy Staple Skullwinder into Tendrils. Oh baby, oh baby, trigger. This deck's a fucking hoot. This deck's a fucking hoot. Was it good for you, opponent? I got there. It was good for me. It was good for me. All right, 4 Leylines of the Void. Let's go. Magic is a fair and balanced card game. Ain't that the truth? All right, so Petition and Slithermuse are good cuts. Petition and Slithermuse are good cuts. think I actually want to trim Skullwinder here. I think he tends to be a little bit medium on average a lot of time, and that game just like happened to be useful. I'm gonna trim an Infernal Tutor as the last one. Wild Cantor is important for filtering colors of mana. I think Cantors are, the number of times Skullwinder is useful are pretty small. This hand doesn't draw cards, doesn't kill them, doesn't have a Leyline. Mulligan. This hand doesn't draw cards, doesn't kill them, doesn't have a Leyline. This hand doesn't draw cards, doesn't kill them, has a Leyline. Dark Ritual. Yeah, I think I'm actually okay with that. We like want mana with this hand. This deck's a finely tuned masterpiece. I concur. What situations do we want to board in Tomb? You board in the Tombs and the Duresses against decks with counter spells, and you cut your Summoner's Packs and stuff. If you want to read about this deck, I have an article on gatheringmagic.com from late last year talking about the deck and like how to sideboard and stuff with it. So you can find that all there. This might be a game where we both sit here and not do anything for a little while, which I believe favors us. They took our Tendrils. That's interesting. So, here's a question. Do I just get Dryad Arbor and beat them to death with it? I totally just get Dryad Arbor here, right? I feel like this is the plan, right? Just fucking 20 turns of this little dude running the field. This is where we're going. This is where we're at in our lives. That little Dryad's going the distance. It's going for speed. It's all alone in its time of need. 19 more turns, opponent. 19 more turns. 18 more turns, opponent. 18 more turns. Bless this little forest and everything it stands for. Have you ever seen a more pure game of Magic the Gathering than what you're currently witnessing? Oh, yeah. Slow ride, take it easy. Do-do-do-do, be-do-do-do. Run, Forest, run. Oh, this is the greatest game of Magic I've ever played. It's so good. It's so good. All right, you're a quarter of the way there, little Dryad. We believe in you. We believe in you. The little Dryad Arbor that could. The little Dryad Arbor that could. Rats! We drew a card that means we're supposed to actually play Magic now. Dang it. Alright, we'll kill them. We'll kill them. Alright, so I'm gonna put Infernal Tutor under here. Sorry, little Dryad. We gotta offer you up, buddy. You got work to do, bud. You got work to do, buddy. You done good. You served the team well. You served the team well, little Dryad. Ten out of 10 supposed to just belch them here, right? You're a monster. They conceded! They didn't know it wasn't deterministic! They didn't know it wasn't deterministic! Why would they have a second land in their Belcher deck? Nobody would ever play a second land in their Belcher deck. Only a psychopath would play a second land in your Belcher deck. Got him. Got him. Poker face, poker face. How much to run this back? We're 2-1, chat. We're 2-1. We could cash this league. We could get our fun bucks back out of the system. We could get our fun bucks back out of the system. So good. So good. Do 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 do. Pew 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 pew. Do 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 do. Look, I wanna win the game. I don't wanna play bad for the sake of bit bets. Gosh, this hand would be so good if it had a draw 4 in it. Peace, Holler. Thanks for the support. Hey, I'm just supposed to mulligan this at 7, unfortunately. This doesn't do anything either. This hand just needs a way to draw some cards. Sometimes your hands have draw 4s, but don't have ways to make mana with them. Come on. Draw 4. Draw 4. Draw 4. Yahtzee! Yahtzee! Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Beep 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 do do. We could brick still, chat. We could still brick. We're not deterministic yet, but man, are we close. Man, are we close. We're getting there, chat. We're getting slow and steady. It wins races. All right, so we're gonna cast this. We're gonna retain priority. I'm gonna crack this for some good old-fashioned black mana. That's a Dark Ritual. That's a Lotus Petal. That's a deterministic Goblin Charbelcher kill on turn 1. Oh, yeah. Can you taste it? Pew! Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Mulligan to 5, turn 1 kill. Easy game, easy life. Easy game, easy life. Brush the shoulders off here real quick. Brush the shoulders off. You know, no big deal. NBD. All right, for people that weren't here earlier, if you missed, I want to go over the sideboarding notes here. So they're not playing blue cards. They're not playing a graveyard strategy. You take these 15 cards, you shuffle them into the deck, and you take the rest of the deck, and you take it, and you shuffle it around, you shuffle it around, and you shuffle it around, and then you take these same 15 cards, and you board them back out, and then you click submit. And you click submit. We're like, this deck is absurd. If you have a horseshoe inserted into your posterior, this is certainly the deck for you. Certainly the deck for you. What does this hand do? It goes Bayou, Summoner's Pact for Skyshroud Cutter, Cull it, draw 4, keep. Thorn of Amethyst. That's so rude. That's so rude. It's so unfair that our opponent won the game on the first turn. It is so absurd. Can you believe that Thorn of Amethyst is a legal card in Legacy? Wizards of the Coast just letting the format be ruined by cards like Thorn of Amethyst. Both sides tried their darndest. Both sides put up a real fight. You know? All right, what does this hand do? So we make black mana, we go Spirit Guide, Cabal Ritual, draw cards, have Chrome Mox Tutor left over. Yeah, this is a keep. All right. So Summoner's Pact, or Spirit Guides. Get your Spirit. We've got Spirit. Yes, we do. We've got Spirit. How about you? Oh, I messed up, chat. I shouldn't have played the other Summoner's Pact because I could have gotten Skyshroud Cutter here. Yeah, I should have waited on the second Pact. Because if I had Cutter here, I'd be able to go this into Cull the Cutter and then have this and then Past in Flames and loop back through. But I'm dead now, right? Because I fucked up. I should have waited on the second Pact. I think I'm dead. Can I get enough cards in my discard pile here to get this thresholded? I don't think so. Right, I'm just counting. So if I put this on here, I played 2 Summoners Pact, chat. We're dead. We're dead. You don't get another turn, chat. You live in the moment or you die. Yeah, getting another ritual doesn't accomplish anything. Does it actually help us? Because I can only make 1. Yeah, so I could have, if this would have been a Skyshroud Cutter, I would have been able to go Cull the Weak off of this, imprinting this. And that would have been 4. And then that would have 5, 6, 7. And then this would have put me to... Yeah, I think... And then I would have been able to draw 4 here. And we would have killed them with Tendrils. Yeah, so if I would have waited on... If I would have waited on the second Summoner's Pact to leave myself the ability to go get Skyshroud Cutter there, I would have been able to kill them with Tendrils on the first turn there because of the Past in Flames. Sure, Jeffrey, but like 1 card in the deck is pretty statistically insignificant. Like the odds of like the 1 card changing those 4 cards is like really, really small, Jeffrey. We have played Kobolds on stream before. You can find that on my YouTube channel. It seems okay. Sure, but like the chances of them changing are very small, just adding 1 card to the deck. So it's very likely that it ends up being exactly the same. Alright, so they seem to be auto-passing. I'm definitely casting this for Storm Count, right? This might be a Past in Flames kill, actually. So then if I cull here... I can now Infernal Tutor with up to 8 mana floating. I just go get Slithermuse, right? I like make black, I make black, it's not deterministic with... Am I deterministic with a Past in Flames? I'm not, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna do this, make blue, and then we'll go get Slithermuse and draw 6 here. Since we have plenty of mana. Oh, Cannon was deterministic. Yeah, I'm dumb. If only you were playing this in Modern. Still awesome stuff. Thanks, Janice. I appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot we had both the lands out of our deck, right? That's fine. We get to draw 6 here. What's more fun, Chad? Deterministically killing them or drawing 6 cards? I forgot. I'm just not used to having both lands out of our deck at this point. So the Belcher kill would not have been deterministic there. if we didn't have the lands out of our deck. So this is a mana. So I can do this. I can imprint this land grant. And then I can spend 4 mana to make 4 mana, but that's not particularly useful. I might have punted again. All right, so I think we get to deterministic here with this Wild Cantor for Past in Flames. So we get to Wild Cantor here, and then I get to go ahead and Cabal Ritual for a bunch of mana, and then I get to go ahead and Spirit Guide, Wild Cantor, and then I get to go Past in Flames, Flashback Ritual, Flashback Tutor. All right, we got there anyways. We got there without showing them we're a Belcher deck, is basically what happened. So now I flashback Cabal Ritual, and then I have exactly enough to go Tutor into Tendrils Kill You. Oh wait, my hand's not empty. My hand's not empty. Oh no! Chat, my hand's not empty. Oh, this fucking deck is so bad. Alright, let's do this. Look at that! We drew the Tendrils! We did it! We did it! Yay! We tried to mess it up like 6 different ways, but we did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Do 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 do. You people want your deterministic Belcher kills on early on? What kind of TV would that be? This was way better television, chat. This was way better television. I deserved that win, okay? I worked really hard for it. We tried to throw the game twice and still killed them. We did. You've walked into something horrible and wonderful all wrapped up inside of itself. I don't know if they're Storm or if they're Sneak and Show. If they're Storm, I just want to click Submit. I'm going to click Submit. This is the MTG equivalent of a Rube Goldberg machine, right? Ain't that the truth? Thanks everyone for hanging out. This is going to be my last league and match of the afternoon. I really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be playing Modern again tomorrow morning. So if you enjoy my stuff, make sure you follow the channel. If you want to see more of my Legacy stuff, we streamed Legacy all day yesterday. We've been going for almost 7 hours today. It'll all be published on my YouTube channel. The stuff from yesterday is already up there. So, you know. Yeah, I think it's likely Storm because they didn't bluff interaction. So, if you want to see more of this deck while it hasn't been played in a post-Deathrite Shaman ban format, if you search Jeff Hoagland Spanish Inquisition on YouTube, you're going to find a bunch of leagues with this deck. We've played it a ton of times in the past. It's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in seeing the different iterations of hands that you both kill people and die with, there's a bunch of that on YouTube for sure. They're all good and bad in different ways, Alcohol. I think with the Gataxian Probe banning that this might actually be the best turn 1 deck that's left, because like both Oops All Spells and Belcher played Gataxian Probe previously, so they get worse with that banning. All right, so this hand just doesn't do anything, right? There's no draw 4, there's no kill condition. This hand goes thing, ritual, draw 4, so let's go. Tundra, they are a blue deck, okay. All right, they're one of them dirty blue decks, chat, so I'm assuming that they're about to counterspell our stuff. They kept 7. I assume this isn't resolving. Do I watch Magic when I'm not streaming? Yeah. Yep. All right, so on the off chance they only have that force as interaction here, I'm gonna pass back and we'll keep playing. So our hand's actually decent. Like if we hit any starting black source, we can actually draw a bunch of cards next turn. This is funny. We went off with Past in Flames, so they brought that in. We actually don't need our graveyard to go off a lot of the time. We're gonna board into our sideboard plan next game, I think. Oh, I had black floating, because I'm dumb. I should have drawn another 4. No, I didn't, because I didn't think about it. I didn't make the obvious play, because I'm bad. Yeah, definitely could have gone Spirit Guide Ritual, drawn 4. Nope, no one's missing anything. I just wasn't counting. Actually, I'm a liar. I'm just gonna click submit for the last one, I think. Maybe I'll board in a couple Duresses. I'm gonna board in a couple Duresses, I think, but I'm not gonna do the full board plan, I don't think. I'm gonna cut the Past in Flames since they went on that plan, Dark Petition as well. Just gonna bring in 3 Duresses on the play. I don't want to dilute too much. Skullwinder's pretty bad. Yeah, Skullwinder for the last Duress is probably a fine swap. You can see all of decks that I played today or yesterday on YouTube, Nick. You can answer that question for yourself. The information is available to you. I mulligan to 5. Do you have a force? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so this might be a hand where we go a touch slower. Yeah, I don't really have anything else going on here just yet, right? So I'm just going to grab Bayou, and then I'm going to go ahead and Duress them here. Well, now I'm really glad we didn't board into our sideboard plan. This hand really doesn't do anything. Well, this deck's just exciting. You should watch the Death and Taxes video before you get too excited about Legacy. The Belcher kill's almost deterministic here, right? Oh, it is actually now. So I can go get... This gets Dryad Arbor. Do I have enough mana? This gets Dryad Arbor. And then we play it. We cull it. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so they're dead. Okay, so let me just count that again. So I don't want to fuck it up. So we get Dryad Arbor with this. We play it. We cull it. So that uses these 2 plus this. And then that's 4 mana. And then this is a 5th mana, this is a 6th mana, this is a 7th mana. Correct. Alright. Alright, we did it. Assuming they didn't draw exactly Force of Will, they're dead here. For fuck's sake, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's so frustrating. What a tilt. What a tilt. What a tilt. What a way to end the stream. Just... Well, there goes those $14 down the toilet. Love to gamble. Love to gamble. All right, I'm off it. We'll be back to Modern tomorrow, folks. Legacy is still, well, Legacy. I'll catch all y'all around later. Everybody have a good evening.